Yo,
What up?
how you
How are
doing?
you?
All right, how you?
I'm doing all right. Just
Yeah,
trying to, recover from hectic week
the
so
awesomeness of New
far.
York,
Yeah, the little world tour, just doing
right?
stuff, whatever.
Did
So
you stop by? Um,
I did
uh,
not make it to 360. No,
okay,
no, there needed to be about 29 hours in each day for me to pull that off.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's just days aren't long enough if you already have other things going on. Unfortunately, it
I
is what
got
it
you.
is.
Hey, it happens.
So yeah,
It
how
was a streaming success. I saw.
how was your weekend? What'd you do?
Not too much. Just hung out with my friend and had fun.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right, and had fun. I like
yeah,
having fun. That's good.
always. Yes. I gotta do that work.
Yeah, having fun is where it's at. That's what
For
I gotta
sure.
say.
Oh, definitely.
So
So, did you pick out a perfect flower arrangement?
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great.
What's your colors?
Do you want me to bring somebody else into this?
Somebody that actually knows.
Yeah. Yeah. You have me you have me thinking I'm more involved than I am on that one. But
Oh, okay. Well, but I
you
mean, I
know,
figured
I
they'd at
can
least tell you.
I know I saw them even,
Oh, no, yeah,
you
but I
know.
mean, but you don't know what colors are? I mean, are you colorblind?
No, I'm not colorblind. I'm just shocked at the questions. That's all.
Why? 'Cause these
I
these are
didn't.
the important things that everyone wants to know. What color are you guys wearing for your wedding?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh well, what color people be wearing is different than what color are the flowers. But
Yeah, but
yeah.
you still have an overall theme or color scheme for the wedding that, you know.
Again, like I think we need a different guest on to tell you about
Okay.
that.
I I I'm shocked by your you've taken this what you're doing well then, I guess. Because I mean, again, it's not about you. You have nothing to do with it. I mean, you're doing very well. You're doing better than some people.
I'm just trying to, you know, I go there, I smile, I make some jokes,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
I
You
knew
know?
I knew this guy once. He actually had an opinion about his wedding, and all he did was piss off everybody. And when you piss off moms,
Yeah,
mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, grandma, yeah, you're not in for a good trip. And yeah, yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to go into your wedding with 15 pissed off women. It's not gonna end well.
No, I don't think that's gonna be good for anybody.
Right.
Um,
So
I don't at least. Maybe, but like I don't know. Yeah. So anyway,
you're
but
gonna get a
yeah,
little school bus yellow, yes, like Rich Bowman.
no, I would love there to be some school bus yellow in the arrangement, but there doesn't appear to be any. It's
Uh-huh.
like pale pinks and
Okay.
whites
Hey.
and yeah, things like that. It's great. Loved it. Look looked awesome. Required a few adjustments, not at my specification, and it was awesome.
A lot of greenery or just more plain flowers, cut and dry, more modern.
Is there something you want to tell us?
No,
You sure?
I'm fucking sophisticated, bitch.
You are? No,
Yes,
you're not.
I know all
People,
kinds of things about everything.
yeah, yeah. People got to be making fun of this. So no, it
No
doesn't
one, no
even.
one's, no one's even on.
No, they are. There's 16 people. So
Scarecrow in the
yellow,
house.
yellow like a 12 scale. So yep,
Mm,
correct. No, I didn't really see any yellow. I'm reviewing the pictures now. I don't see any yellow.
wow, disappointment.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. I just don't think it's fits the motif. But hey, you never know. Could happen. So,
Yeah, all right.
but
Well, it'll go along well with the pie.
sure, yeah. You know,
Mm.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Okay.
We should talk about real things that matter.
Well, the marriage of you is pretty. The
It,
marriage of you is pretty spectacular because we all never
yeah.
thought it was going to happen, let alone to a woman.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
aggressive. It's
Well,
aggressive.
it's Wednesday. What do you want?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting ready for the Roar Regionals. I'm all fired up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No. I'm okay.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Got some
What do
work
you
to do tomorrow and be done.
what do you plan to roll out with there?
Automatics.
I get that, but you have to have some sort of plan. Like,
Yeah, I
you're
got
going
some
to run
plans.
a this and a that and a blah blah blah.
So yeah, I got some ideas. I'm gonna lengthen the wheelbase on the car that was decent when I left, and kind of go with that. And then another car I have with some PSS stuff, and see if I can make any of that work. And then
Get it to steer. Yeah.
yeah, and then if whatever car doesn't work is gonna get uh, uh, converted to a stock car.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, yeah.
What body would one run at a Roar Regional these days? I don't even know.
Then there's only really three options that I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, a DBX, a Wolverine, or the J Concepts.
hmm
Nothing else can seem to pass Roar Tech.
No, there's other things that pass. They may not be so fast, but
Well,
there are some that pass. Yeah.
rarely.
All
I know
right.
they like
Oh,
to fail more. I like for whatever reason they like to fail more than what actually gets passed. Yet every other organization seems to be able to pass everything.
yep. Yep. I'm done with that conversation. Yeah.
You're
hmm
done? Really? You're tapping
I
out?
it's mostly the point that what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start moving like lines as they're like, they show like this is how the window goes. That's what we're gonna start doing to make things pass. So it just seems foolish, but whatever, doesn't matter.
I guess somewhere in the they're trying to hold on to this sense of realism that doesn't really exist. And
These are Lexan blobs that go around the track, dude.
right, exactly. And somebody in Roar is trying to hold on to this has to be look like a real thing. And we have done fucking jump that shark like Fonzie fucking years ago. And I mean, it's just not it's why like it doesn't matter, like no one gives a fuck about where the mold line's at because we all paint the damn things one color anyway half the time. So it's
Yeah,
like we're barely getting the window film on straight, let alone worry about where a mold line's at. And then it's like this notion that these things look real to the other thing is just one person's dream and that's it. No one else gives a fuck. They just want the damn thing to work.
yeah. It's a lot of hopes and dreams,
Yeah,
But
I mean, so
no.
anyway, everybody that I like doesn't pass Roar Tech, but
Hmm.
passes everyone else's. So
Mhm. Yep.
yeah.
Sounds good.
So now we're down to 3. It makes travel easier.
Yeah. I ran at the carpet nats. I ran the J concept body initially, and then I ran the DBX. And the one thing I felt when I moved from the J concepts to the DBX was how much the back of the car rolled around,
Okay.
and that was like the major difference in my mind.
Right.
I was still, we're my mod touring program is way off of the fine tuning stage. So
Yeah.
it's more like, hey, let's go throw something else at it.
Right.
And honestly, I probably could have just stayed on that JCon body the entire time. I don't think I would have cared or mattered, etc. But yeah.
Post Brian Davis's comment. And Max, yes, twisters are not approved.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that says it all right there. Like,
Well,
if you want realism, why don't we just try to run some real classes instead of
now, yeah, but so which nats drop those things? Because like at carpet nats there was VTA, there wasn't F1. I think at the At the asphalt Nats, there would be F1 because those guys are religious for F1.
I think there'll be VTA too.
I assume so. So,
Yeah. I
and
guess that's not true.
yes, there are no twisters. There's no extreme aerodynamics bodies that have been approved by Roar.
Ever.
So,
Never ever.
pretty much.
And there never will
Mhm.
be. Because they have pretty much said, fuck Roar, we don't care, we're gonna sell them anyway.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, and it's not a bad way to think about it. Just imagine how many races you can win that aren't Roar races.
way more.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2.
Yep.
And if you have a regional, 3.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who has a regional? No one.
I do.
I know you do this week, but otherwise nobody. Don't worry, they won't check Roar rules. Someone will run a twister.
Oh no,
It'll be fine.
I am fucking making them. I made this whole post on the Facebooks about fucking making sure that we fucking stick to the body list and that we're teching this bullshit.
Mhm.
Because if I gotta run a shitty body, everyone else does too.
Wow.
So
No, but so why would you? So of the 3 that you like that are legal, why would you call them shitty bodies?
because they're not what I like.
Oh, okay. All right. And then I will say to Mr. Panther here, there were bodies that got stickered as or inked as being illegal at Roar Nats that were not legal.
Yeah, that's true too.
So there was a bunch of just randomness going on in the pits or through tech that was driving like extremes and other bodies that weren't legal to be shown as legal. They didn't end up on anyone's like who could have won the race, but it was just one of the tech disappointments from that weekend. One of the many.
Right.
So, which was annoying, but whatever. Anyway, so
Oh, put up Chris Crowder's comment.
yep.
Chris, those aren't men. Those aren't women. Those are men with just tits.
I don't know what he's referring to. If there's no picture or video, it didn't happen. That's all I gotta say.
I'm just saying they're not really women. They're just guys with boobs.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So you're gonna run a little mod and a little super stock, I guess.
Yeah, I decided to dip my toe into the regional 4A of 17.5.
Yep.
Just to maybe learn something that I can pass on to the mod car.
Yeah. At least you can figure out which sauce you like.
Yeah,
That's how I look at it.
probably not, but because it seems to change every time I go there.
Yeah. Well,
that sucks. But
I'm not
Valkyria's hard,
disagreeing
man.
with you, my friend.
It
Not
is
disagreeing
hard.
with you.
It is a
Yeah.
hard track.
Who would have thought, right?
Right.
It has one layout, one line. Come on. Why is it that hard?
It is for me anyway, I guess I should say. There's
Yeah.
other people out there that seems to come rather easy for, but not
All right.
myself.
Well, I don't know. This is I think we're still doing all the stuff that has like factory parts on it. So after the factory parts test from this upcoming week, I assume what we'll do is we'll go to trying some other weird stuff.
Ooh, there we
So
go.
yeah, that's where we bust out the Dremel and we do some stuff. And then, dude, when you bust out the Dremel and you do some stuff, you'd be shocked. You can come up with some serious things. So
I think the best car I ever had at Valkyria was the one that was like it had the floating front gearbox and then the rear like floated and it was cut weird and yeah, it had all kinds of weirdness that it never really should have probably worked, but it worked like a charm there for a while.
Yep.
And then I sold it, but no, whatever.
Yeah, we just might need some, some stuff. So it'll be fine.
All right. So
yeah.
So what you're saying is Awesome Max is releasing a bunch of new parts soon? No.
If Awesome Max USA needs to start grinding some parts, he'll grind some parts.
You have an Asphalt Edition, USA Asphalt Edition.
Yeah, could be.
There you go.
I don't know. It might be the no grip track edition.
Yeah.
Because it feels like
it does.
I don't know.
It's Valkyria because everywhere else I don't seem to have the struggle. I'd run fairly decent or can be competitive. SS was kind of a weird thing because of the whatever. But I've gone back to the SS, and the cars worked well there, so it wasn't like a total bag of dicks. But yeah, so Valkyrie's kind of been the struggle bus, and the
Yeah.
the asphalt is really. I was explaining it. The asphalt's like really open. It's not that tight packed.
It's
So
porous.
it's very porous. So
Mhm.
you can actually see the rock and stuff in it. So
Mhm.
there's just not a ton of grip. I mean, they're getting better with the oil and that, but
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard.
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, I'll be rooting for you. I hope to hear from you on Saturday, because
Well,
Saturday's the day, as far as I'm
why?
concerned,
Why?
because that's when you're going to be practicing, right?
No, Saturday's race.
Oh, Saturday's the race.
Friday is practice. Saturday's race. Sunday's race.
Oh, it's a 2-day race.
Fuck yeah, it is.
What,
We are serious down here in Florida.
dude? That's stupid. That's so stupid. So you get to run what, 3 qualifiers, and they
No,
do 2 of 3?
no, yeah. So no, we run 2 qualifiers on Saturday,
Yeah.
and we run 2 qualifiers in a main on Sunday. And it's
Wow.
it's uh it's
Qual
point system,
points.
qual
Yep.
points. That's
Hmm.
2 out of 4,
Okay.
and yeah.
Hmm.
So
All right.
you get 3 sets of tires per car,
Okay.
and
Interesting.
then if you make the A, you can get another set.
Ooh. All
So
right.
yep.
So everyone has to run tires round 1, and
Basically, the way I
then
look at it is you run the same set round 1, 2, and then Sunday you just run all new shit.
okay.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. It's no
Okay.
fucking secret. You
All
know.
right.
I don't see why would you save tires for not the last 2 qualifiers?
Well, I think it depends like what the track conditions are. So like in my mind, you if grip is low, like let's say you're at the heat of the day, the question is, will you feel the new tire or not?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's qual points.
No, no, I get it, but I understand qual points for everybody, but
Right.
in that window, like let's say the track is super hot,
Yeah.
will the new tire be a tenth faster, 2 tenths faster, or maybe the same speed versus maybe in the morning or at night when it's colder, could it be faster?
Well, yeah, it's going to be
You know,
faster, but again, it's still rocket round, and it eliminates all that. It doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing is that yeah, you could have if you're going to throw out 2 rounds. You
hmm
mean you might as well just throw out the second one on Saturday because you
yeah,
still have two
possibly.
fresh you still have 2 fresh rounds than on
Hmm.
Sunday.
Yeah,
There's no
I think it always depends on like how good the car feels. It's like if the car feels awesome round 1 and you do well, I would run tires again. Fuck it.
yeah.
Because it could change and it gets cloudy, temperature drops, whatever. I don't know. You got to watch the weather, but
Well, the weather is supposedly supposed to be damn near perfect.
oh,
Yeah,
all right.
like 75 and sunny
Hmm.
all 3 days.
Hmm.
So,
Senor Vera believes round 2 will be the quickest.
oh, that's great. It doesn't really matter. It's qual points.
Ah.
I mean, the only way it's going to matter is a tiebreaker.
Hmm. Yeah.
But you know, it. How many times have you had qualifying at qual points come down to be a
It
tiebreaker?
can happen. It can
Yeah.
happen. So I think it also depends on like what the time schedule is. So you said it started race qual 1 supposed to start around noon,
Right.
something like that. So you just kind of roughly know what time things are at, and then you can kind of figure out what's what.
Right.
Um, yeah, Fairtrace is saying that tiebreakers matter. I will tell you this one suggestion. A bunch of years ago, I think this was at the Texas asphalt nats that got rescheduled because it rained at end control. Sam had this conflict in his head. He was like, should I use tires or should I save tires for the triple A's? And again, it's triple A's,
Yeah.
not singles.
Right.
And he didn't use tires. And because of that, he got stuck. Um, I think he got stuck having to either have Ralph Birch be right behind him or right in front of him, one of the two. And Ralph on the line is just it's a feat to look at. It's like a dragster start, lots of horsepower, blah blah blah. You don't want to. I don't think you want to be around him like that. So
Was that where the phrase "why wait around"?
yes, well, I think that's happened probably a few times for my
Yeah.
man. But yeah, he always has some horsepower. So
Right.
that's really the thing to be aware of. But whatever, it is what it is. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm intrigued now. It's 2 days. I'm really intrigued now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah. So like, yeah, I leave Friday morning and drive on over.
All right. Wow.
So yeah, I'll know Friday whether or not
Mhm.
the bag of dicks is coming out or not.
Wow. Yeah. So we got to talk on Friday then. Friday is
Yeah,
the important day.
for
That's where
sure.
we got to make wholesale decisions.
Yeah. So I'll be running 2 cars, like I said, and just trying to go back and forth and figure out
Mhm.
what combo I like better.
Nice. All right.
So
I'm excited about that.
I mean, I think that
Um,
obviously we had the last time I had a kind of a good starting point, so we'll see.
yeah. It's not like we're wholesaling stuff. We found something within, a tenth or two, and then we'll change from there.
Also, we gotta
Uh,
make it last.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's see what other fun stuff happened in the world of RC this weekend.
So first off, I learned of a new game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's a game. It's called Florida Man Birthday. So this is how you play. You type in your birthday.
Okay.
So what's your birthday?
Mine.
Yes.
September 8th.
So you type in September 8th,
Okay.
Florida Man. And then what you get back is your Florida Man birthday. What is it?
The title is Police Florida Man fatally shot mom after he lost it over argument about orange juice.
So you want to know what mine is?
Well, hold on. I think we can share this for the people. So
Okay.
because this is pretty funny.
This is fucking gold, is what this is.
Yeah. All right.
So it's your
this is
birthday
funny.
followed by Florida Man, and that's your Florida Man birthday.
Mm-hmm. Interesting to me. Very interesting.
Oh, it's amazing.
Hmm.
It is simply it's a great pastime. It's a good at parties, you know?
I guess my favorite is if you get to see this guy. Look at that guy, bro.
He looks like Trent.
That guy looks. Oh, that's not right.
No,
That's not right at all.
No.
No, this guy looks great. Look at this guy.
Maybe Jostens. Maybe that's what it is.
That
Florida
is
man
great.
fatally shoots mom after he lost it over argument about orange juice.
Yep.
Yep. So that's your Florida man birthday.
Yeah. All right. So we need yours.
Florida man dies inside suitcase. Girlfriend charged
No.
after.
Date.
Oh, I'm not doing the date.
That is weak.
Yeah.
That is weak sauce. All right, All
right, it's February 20. It's February 20. It's February 26th. Oh, you're gonna bring it up on screen. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't scroll down because then it turns bad. But just
like it
bad.
Gets worse.
No, like bad and not a good way. Yeah, Florida man dies inside suitcase. Girlfriend charged after claiming they were playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek. That's amazing, dude. Hide and seek.
So, what's your girl's birthday? Let's use hers.
What? How big does a person? Or how big is this suitcase? I want to see the suitcase. That's what I want to see.
I said the same thing.
Yeah. That is what I want to see. Let's see. Let's see what happens on Christmas. Yeah.
It was Dave Vera.
Oh, that's all right. Wow. Wow. All right. So if you can't read, it says Florida man with drugs around penis denies they were his. That's pretty epic. Thank you for that, man. Okay.
So what's your girl do?
And it
Your
took you
girl's
that
work.
long to it took you that long to figure out Florida man? Yeah.
Well, I was unaware of this, but there is not a birthday that doesn't exist. That mean there's everybody's birthday has something.
Yeah, this is
It's a great. I told you this is a great game, dude. This is like
this is pretty
awesome.
good.
It's like
You,
Cards Against Humanity. Good.
yeah. Here we go. But look at the
He's a
guy's
fucking.
face.
He's intense. What can you say?
Look at this guy's face, bro.
That's just.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving down here too.
Mhm. Yeah. I got nothing for that. That's pretty good.
So yes.
Yeah.
So what? Well, today's. Let's do today real quick. Last time.
Okay.
So April 6th. We'll use today's date. All right. This is intense. Big time stuff here.
Oh, there's actually there's a website called Florida Man Birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I don't know if I like this one as much. So I'm gonna go to one where
Well,
it's a
April
it's
6th
a
is kind of weak, huh?
well it didn't show up as like a news thing.
Well, you don't put in Florida Man birthday. You just put in Florida Man. You can't put in birthday.
Yeah, no, I just said Florida Man.
Okay.
But then there's another thing called floridamanbirthday.org.
Okay.
So all right, here we go. This feels more like news. Just needs it to load. All right. Come on. This is almost as funny, but it's hard to beat like, that there's drugs around your penis. That's really hard to beat. So, Florida man finds alligators getting to know each other as mating season heats up.
You need to go to the one below it. So this is. I also
it's
did
better?
April. Yeah, this is better. This is a better one. Florida man
Okay.
buys $8 million island, then steals from Kmart.
I think that was for the 9th, though. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, it does say the 9th right there.
Yeah.
Oh, April
This one.
6th, Florida man shoveling spaghetti in mouth arrested at Olive Garden.
Florida man lost it, fatally shot neighbor who kept shooting at his fence, police say.
Oh,
I want to see the guy's picture.
Oh, you got to see the guy who was eating pasta at Olive Garden. Oh, look at that guy. There you go.
Mm-hmm. He looks excited.
Oh, yeah. All right, go find the guy who was shoveling pasta in his mouth. There you go.
Yeah, this is that FloridaManBirthday.com site.
Oh,
so
anyway, not suitable for all audiences.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting yet provocative. Could be worse.
Anyway, so fun games for everyone. Family get together. Easter's coming up. You can tell grandma her Florida man birthday.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you everyone. You're welcome for the hours of entertainment. I had no clue that this existed, and then it's kind of like the whole thing that like when you get a fortune cookie, you're supposed to say
in bed.
in bed. Yeah, it's like that, kind of,
hmm
in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so what were we?
Um,
Oh,
I,
oh, I
I,
have
I was
something
trying
else.
to.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
for it. What do you got?
So we had some kind of not I wasn't there, but kind of crazy news. They had the Florida Gas Series down in Miami this weekend, and you know who Jim Rice is, right?
I don't think I
He
know who
runs
Jim Rice is.
he runs Fort Myers.
Okay.
So anyway, he had a what they call a cardiac event while at the race,
Urgh.
and this guy who I don't have his name pulled up, but I'm sure somebody can post it real
Mhm.
quick. Um, he revived him and saved his life.
How did he revive him?
Well, he was a paramedic. He was a
Okay.
firefighter, and
Oh,
yeah,
great.
performed CPR and got his heart going again. And
hmm
Jim is still alive and kicking.
That's amazing.
Great, yeah, like at the track. And I guess the Jerry Guerrera is the guy's name.
hmm
And so I guess he went on to actually win the touring car class. So I mean, this
Wow.
guy's pretty amazing.
Congrats to Jerry.
Yeah, for sure. And
That's
so,
awesome.
and then from all reports that Jim is doing well, he's got a couple of cracked or bruised ribs, and they put a pacemaker in. So, you know,
Craziness.
I mean, they basically, from what I understand, is if Jerry wasn't there, we wouldn't have Jim either.
hmm
So,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So, hey, it's takes all kinds of people to race RC cars, and I know it's a little serious moment after we just got done talking
Yeah.
about Florida Man, but still
hmm
it was rather noteworthy and newsworthy. And
Yeah.
so, if anybody is friends with Jerry Guerrera, I've never met the man. Buy him a beer or something. I don't know.
hmm Yeah.
So,
He- I don't know if it's as newsworthy as that,
oh,
but
but yeah,
we
Samantha
know
Joan, or wait,
we have a new queen of the street here,
yes,
and this woman took down a $20,000 paycheck by beating 200 plus other people in elimination style drag racing in Las Vegas, which feels interesting. Um, just I think some of the part that's interesting is the car went 84 miles an hour and in 1.689 seconds. That feels crazy to me.
that's pretty quick.
Yeah, I think these might be some pictures of the car. One Up
Yeah.
had posted a bunch of stuff.
So this is what I
Um,
found interesting. She used a bandage to hold her battery in. Like, like that's like the bandage you get when you get a boo-boo on your arm and they're fucking
well,
they don't want the
you
bandage to fall off.
you see how there's double stick tape here?
That's not her car.
Oh, that's somebody else's?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, that's her
Okay.
whip right there.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like an ace bandage, like kind of sticks to itself,
hmm
right?
Yep.
And that's what's holding her battery in.
Well,
I
I
found
guess it
that,
moves around a lot.
but I think in today's technology in the world of 3D printing, you could find something to hold your battery in more so than elastic tape for first aid uses. I mean, it
I don't know.
matches their
Maybe.
body, I guess, but
Yeah. I don't know. I think the other thing that's kind of interesting in this picture um, is so I think she won with all R1 stuff. Like it was
yes.
R1 car, R1 speedo, R1 everything.
Hmm.
And so if you look here, uh, the body mounts
Yes.
are set up so it looks like they leverage pressure right on the suspension,
Hmm.
like an 8 scale.
Yep. Same in the rear,
Yeah. So that's got to help, like help just drive the tire into the ground.
for sure.
Um, yeah, you can see that big you
Yeah.
can see how like the mount goes up here.
We've moved a long way from racing just some RC10 slashes
Yeah.
in a very short amount of time.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Interesting. And yeah, that one may not be her car.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are
No,
all
it's the
just
one with the
similar.
bandage on it.
Yeah.
Which again they have 3D printed things to push down on the
Mhm.
body, yet they're
Yep.
using first aid stuff to hold the battery in.
hmm
Kind of unique, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a
Yeah.
lightweight.
hmm
Pretty much.
Yeah. But
Hey, it's
I,
awesome. Women
yeah,
in women in RC fucking kicking ass.
yeah,
Why not?
I like this.
Yes, I'm a big
I
fan.
really like that. There's a lot of butthurt people,
Oh yeah.
and that's my, honestly, that's my favorite part. Just people's souls getting crushed. So she crushed 215 dudes' souls that day. That's
So
amazing.
one of the souls was a good friend of mine, Dustin Malakote. Um,
Okay,
and yeah,
how'd he do?
I think he was like third or fourth. Like he
Really?
lost it. Yeah, he lost in like the semifinals, or
Huh.
maybe. Or I don't think he lost in the finals. I think he lost in the semifinals.
Okay. What I don't understand, because I didn't really follow
What I don't
this.
understand is how they get 20 fucking grand.
Well, they had a lot of people sign up, and I don't think the sign up was free. And
Bill, it's crazy.
yeah, I honestly didn't see the results on the internet. So like
Hmm.
I didn't see a top 10 anywhere. And
Right.
I don't want to just sit there and watch a video. I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. I just
Right.
want the data.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know. Interesting.
So do they all
And
run like 13.5s or something? What motor do they
oh,
run?
that's open motor. That's like a 3.0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the out, or I think maybe it's referred to out. I don't know if it's open or outlaw, whatever it
So it's
is.
basically run what you brung.
Yeah, run whatever you got.
There's got to be some rules because they're all running like four suspension cars with. I'm sure there's got to be some rule as far as tire or something.
Yeah, there's some amount of rules, but I don't think there's a lot of rules.
All
So
right. Huh. Interesting.
yeah.
But yeah, RC drag racing,
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
All
I
started from a
went.
TV show.
I wonder what happened maybe on April 3rd to Florida Man. Florida Man went to Las Vegas, killed people after getting his ass whooped by this girl in RC car race. Yeah. Anyway, it's fantastic.
Uh, I,
So
yeah, Joan, great job.
yeah.
She's not listening, but great job.
No,
Uh,
her name's Samantha, but
oh,
anyway.
Samantha, I thought it was Joan.
Yeah. No, well, yeah,
Last name.
she has two first names,
Uh,
a name with two first names. So whatever. It's one of those things. So
I'm great at being close but never right.
okay.
Samantha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like how I mean the thing about that is like think about that. You fly out to Vegas.
Hmm.
You spend your whatever hundreds of dollars on an RC car, hotel room,
Yep.
and less than 2 seconds later your day's done.
Yeah. It's
Like like you would think at some point the fields for this would die down because there's gonna be like dudes like, well, I'm not gonna win. And it seems like it's winner take all, right? They're
it,
not paying out.
I think they pay out some other stuff.
Oh,
Um, but the thing that I think that's interesting to me about some of this is just people are probably doing side bets. People are probably doing other things, as this is going down. I think the other way to think about that ace bandage or whatever that thing was, when you totally cover up the battery, you can't see what battery the person's running.
so
So
are
it's
you
probably
saying
a
that
good way to hide some stuff.
it's not an R1 battery?
It might be, but it might not be an R1 battery that is, available to the public, or who knows. But
Oh,
that's definitely a good way to hide something.
so is there conspiracy already out there?
No,
No.
I'm just dropping logic. If you go, like it would have been funnier if it was the blue thing and then like an R1 sticker on it. Then it would have been hiding some stuff. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I
But
never
yeah.
see. I'm not as dubious as you are, so therefore my mind didn't go there. But
Okay.
yeah, now I think you got a point, very valid point. So, whose battery was Samantha running?
I don't know.
Who fucking shot JR, and what battery was Samantha running?
Yeah. It's probably both the same type of thing, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
hard to say.
Get Nancy Drew on this shit.
Nancy Drew. And
Murder She Wrote.
I think this is also a big weekend for. This is probably the first time Cyril's tires were run. in anger.
Cyril's
So he
tires
was,
were running anger.
yeah, he made those drag tires.
No, I was not aware of this.
You haven't been aware that he spent like the last 6 months making tires for drag racing?
No,
No?
no, he
All
did.
right. Yeah.
I thought he got out.
No, he got brought back in.
Oh, they got sucked. They brought him back in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
thought he was trying to become Hockey Dad of the Year.
Yeah. Well, I think he tried, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So he's been doing tires. You know,
No clue.
you've been busier with other things. Clearly, that's good. I'm proud of you being
All
busier
right.
with other
So
things.
how did Josh Cyril's tire do?
I don't. Well, it didn't win. I can tell you that.
So like the actual rubber? Like
Yeah,
he's molding rubber?
and he's had rims and
Oh
other
wow.
stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know what place anyone or like finished in, but
Right.
yeah, he's made tires. He's made rims. The rims have like either you can run them with foam or you can put air in them, and they have like little Schrader valves and all this other craziness. Yeah,
Oh wow.
there's been a lot of stuff designed for this.
Yeah, I think we like again, we've come a long way from just running some T Maxes or slashes in a truck
Hmm.
and a thing.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So I don't know. It's seems interesting to me. Uh, I have one of these like a chassis for this stuff, but I
Oh,
never
you do?
bothered to build it. Yeah,
Uh,
so I
trying to
never
get
got
part
there.
piece of that 20K kid?
No, I got it last summer before we moved, and
Yeah.
yeah, everything's kind of been sideways since then. So
I hear you. All
you
right.
know, maybe
Uh, huh. But yeah, I mean, who would ever thought that RC drag racing was going to be a place where you can go win, you know, a
a bunch of
decent,
money.
yeah, a bunch of money. I mean,
Hmm.
it's just that's mind blowing to me.
Hmm.
And again, I guess there has to be some other draw there to like side bets or whatever. I mean, do they have more than one class? Is it just one class? I mean, like,
There's
because
two
literally,
classes
literally,
from
your
what
day's
I'm
done.
aware of.
Your day's how much does it cost enter? $100.
It's probably $100.
So it's $100 enter, and your shit could be done in 2 seconds.
Yep.
I mean, that's just crazy.
But it feels very Vegas. You go to Vegas, you put some money on a table,
Yeah, but they're
it
not.
could
They're
be
doing
done.
these races other places, not other than Vegas.
Yeah, but most people are doing it for money.
I know that the racing scene here in Tampa is pretty crazy.
Hmm.
They got a top 10 list. Um,
Oh,
oh
really?
yeah, oh yeah. They calling each other out on Facebook.
I like that.
It's fucking it's crazy. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's like it's a very interesting, and they all have nicknames, and
Ooh, I like
yeah,
nicknames too.
yeah. It's really they race in there's this, I don't know. There's like this one place that races in the back of a warehouse, and then
Hmm.
there's like these other people they race in a parking garage.
Hmm.
So at a mall. And so, in any case, yeah, it's I've seen some posts about that stuff, and it's they take it pretty serious down here.
Hmm.
At least the guys in Tampa. I know there's
Yeah.
probably a top 10 list or whatever. Again, it all stems from that show, and
Hmm.
you know,
Like that Street Outlaw show or whatever it
yeah,
was.
basically everybody's just doing
Hmm.
that with their car with RC
Hmm.
cars and no prep whatever. And though it's no prep, but those tires are. I saw some stuff where these things are so sticky.
The surface isn't prepped. The tires are super
Tires.
prepped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So
like those street
it's
outlaw
perfect.
guys. You watch them pouring all that pimp juice or whatever all over the
Hmm.
ground right before they do the burnouts. So,
Hmm. Yeah.
do
And
RC cars do burnout?
oh yeah, they do burnouts.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. And the thing is too, it's like these things are basically like short course sized cars. So it's big. But like what also blows my mind a lot is that they get to like the end of like the end of the 132 feet, if they get to the end of the 132 feet, and half the time they're just fucking like going like out of control in the air. I saw a
Yeah.
video where like this car, it looked like it exploded. It like hit it hit like the center line or did something, and it was done. So yeah, I don't know. It's
Well, I
interesting.
mean, anything that if you look at it, that's going at 84 miles an hour. If it's 1/10 the size, it's 840 miles an hour.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
so you know.
And look, Johnny Themla says, "Why is it crazy? Show up with over a grand on road stuff, leave with a $15 trophy." You know, I don't know.
Yeah, but at least it lasts longer than 2 seconds, or lasts longer than most people in bed. You know,
Wow. Anyway, yeah,
you know,
I don't know.
I guess it comes down to, yeah, you're going to spend some money, but there's the time that you actually get to participate.
Hmm.
Because I mean, when you're 200 people, I mean, it
Hmm.
takes some time to run through all that.
Yep.
I mean, it probably took 2 days, I would imagine.
I don't know. It couldn't have taken that long. You know.
Yeah, I think it did. I think they're running it Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
Do you
maybe,
get
but
to
they had to go through a
can you
bracket.
buy back? Can you buy back in?
I don't know if they let them do buybacks, but if they do buybacks, then that could be exciting.
Right.
So
That. Well, I know that down in Apex, Eric Anderson's track,
mhm.
they have slot car drag racing, and they buy
Yeah,
back in there,
yes, I am aware of that.
and
And
they
then,
have some pretty decent paydays too.
oh yeah, for sure. And
I think like 10 grand.
they'll run for like 36 hours straight, do something crazy. So here's some pictures from the Man the Myth Steel Rain,
Oh,
and this is from this
he's got
past
the Photoshop
weekend.
Beyonce in him with himself or something.
No, I don't think this is from an RC car race, so there's no Beyonce.
Oh,
There's just some random people here. This guy's name is Kreger,
okay.
and that's Sal Joe Amato right
Yes,
there.
yes, it is.
If
Sally.
if you happen to get something from Awesome X USA, that guy probably packed it. More Sal. Um, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. That's Jamie, and that's Yari Taskila. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Yari Taskila
Did he
with
have what was it on his tires?
I'm actually looking at that right now. I was looking at two things. I was looking to see what
JB
sort of,
Weld?
yeah, I don't think he has JB Weld on the front tires, but he's definitely running his Taskila creation because like the
Yeah.
pod's all different and it has braces and a bunch of crazy spots. But it's a nice CRC shirt, so that's good.
Yeah, good for
It's
him.
Carl Edwards. Yeah, it's we got some
There's
this
Donnie,
must be, this might have been, they ran 6.5 12 scale.
right? I saw
So
Donnie
Sam
laid it upon
TQ'd,
everyone.
Donnie
Oh, Sam
won.
TQ'd? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sam TQ'd.
Oh,
So,
wow. So Sam can run
and
6.5, huh? Just once he gets lower than 6.5.
Sam's won a lot of 3.5 races too.
No. I said,
Yeah.
I mean, well, higher, I guess, I should say.
Yeah.
So what's with
Yeah.
the Golden Hennessy?
I don't know.
Oh,
That looks fancy. But yeah, those are all the pictures I could find from that. And
well,
oh,
great event,
this was a really funny picture too. This one's worthwhile sharing. Um, on many levels, this is funny.
oh yes, the On Your Knees special.
Yes, on your knees discounts available. I heard guys were heading to the Home Depot to go get some knee pads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna spend some time, huh? Well,
Hmm.
good. Sam needs that kind of attention. That's good for
Yeah.
him.
And then I like this. It says questions are free, answers are $10.
Right. That's a good sign. Oh,
Yeah.
and there's Mr. PBR or Coors Light himself.
I think he drinks anything, but yeah,
No,
that's
he's
Ray
a
Ray.
Coors guy.
Is he?
I
I
think
don't know.
so.
It's Ray Ray. Ray Ray's classic, dude.
I remember
I
that
love
year
Ray
at
Ray.
Snowbirds that Ray missed every qualifier but one.
That is correct.
He could
He missed.
not get to the track in time,
He
except
missed.
for every one of
Yes.
them,
Yep.
except for the last one, and he ended up sticking it in the show.
Yep.
Spend all day working on his shit,
Hmm.
and
Sounds
then
about right.
not get out. Couldn't make it to the qualifier.
Yep.
He's a
Yep.
union guy. You don't expect him to be on time.
Yeah, that's New York Mike G. Yeah, bunch of guys in the house. They had 85 racers, 130 entries,
Crazy.
and they got the race in
Yeah,
in
7:30.
yeah, that's pretty good. 3 rounds, that many races. That's
Yeah,
huge.
I looked at the
So
results and I wanted to see how long they were going to go, and yeah,
mhm.
about 7:30.
Yeah, and a lot of guys, were there the prior day, etc.
Hmm.
So
Great job.
I
Cause
saw, yeah, good cause. I hope our friend Alex Valdez is gonna get better. That's the only thing I can hope for.
for sure.
And one of the like highlights I saw of that was I saw Craig Xavier running mod touring.
Yes, Craig
Craig
Xavier.
Xavier,
Xavier. He
yeah,
wasn't too. He was there. He was
yeah.
close.
He wasn't that far away. That's all I'm trying
No.
to say.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what we need to do is get Craig Xavier running a little more mod touring. I don't know.
Yes.
The layout was I was gonna say pretty wide open. Like the lap times were very fast. They were
Right.
like an 8 or 9 second lap time in and for 360 that feels like a really fast lap time to me.
Was that in six
Um,
five or is that in
this
TC?
is this is mod like mod touring, let's say.
Was 8 seconds?
Yeah, it was like an 8 or 9 second lap, and
Oh, yeah.
that
That's
feels
really
fast to
fast.
me.
Yeah, very fast.
Um, all right, so
So is this thought process that if they run faster on the track, they'll get done faster?
I don't know.
Eh.
So here's the layout. Um,
Oh, looks fun.
yeah, doesn't look bad. I don't know if this was the main, but like this chicane would get people for sure, right in the
Oh,
center.
really?
Yeah, yeah. People would clip that chicane on the second lap of the race of the A. Craig drove through there and just ticked it a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, so I think if we just rewind, we can see Craig getting it. So Craig's the white car,
Right.
and there's a lot of drama at the back. Like guys just like peel the
Oh,
crap out
yeah.
of each other. But anyway, then you'll see the marshal. I could be distracted by the marshal pretty easily there, and so Craig, you didn't see it in the video, but he hits the inside and basically spins around and then keeps going.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Still finished.
Interesting.
I mean, he was within like 4 seconds or something in the final. So
Yeah,
I don't know if Sam had an issue or not, but it was
yeah. I don't know if Sam was just being easy on him. Who knows?
could be.
Hard to say.
Yeah. He doesn't have a
Oh,
WC there to push him, so he just kind of.
oh, yeah. Craig had posted a bunch about white pizza, and then
Yep.
trying to not go multiple laps down with Sam. And then I looked at his car. I was like, oh, that's a mighty small battery in Craig's car.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. They got to run some
Hey,
modified.
they have.
Um,
There's some good pizza in that area.
yeah, sure. Why not? There's a lot of good things in that area. But
Yeah. The one place I don't remember Larry took me to was pretty amazing.
yeah, there's definitely places that people like around there.
Wasn't there like some barbecue place that had some like giant?
Mm,
Wasn't a barbecue place that had something that was really crazy? I don't remember what it was now. I don't know. It was like this mac and cheese casserole thing. I don't remember.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That sounds like it'll kill you. But yeah, sounds great.
probably. Yeah, everything's gonna kill you.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Um, yeah. Anyway, and then my so you were talking about things related to flowers earlier in the week,
hmm.
and flowers weren't necessarily my interest earlier that day.
Oh yes, the car club.
Yeah, so I
You posted a weak ass picture of you doing 103.
yeah, only 103.
That's not good.
Well, dude, the problem is you get to 103 really fast. Um,
And
like,
and
yeah,
why do you stop? Why wait around? To
why do you
quote Ralph.
stop? Yeah, yeah. So here we go. So
So what? Oh,
that was my car for the weekend. It's pretty
Ah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
not
is
hateful.
what version of Ferrari is that?
That's a 488.
488.
Yeah.
So I'm not a Ferrari aficionado, so I don't, they're just a bunch of
Yep.
fucking numbers to me.
Yep.
So can you break down what a 488 is?
We can look at the stats somewhere of what a 488 is.
Yeah.
It's basically it's a V8,
Okay.
and it unfortunately is not a manual transmission. It's an automatic
Ooh,
transmission.
paddles.
Um, yeah, with paddles.
Okay.
And this was when they actually moved to turbocharged cars.
Oh, so it's for V8 turbo.
Yeah,
That was
and
fun.
so it's mid-engine
Right.
turbo.
Okay.
It's seven speeds.
Nice.
Um, here's some of my thoughts, and I wrote them down because after a while, like your brain goes a little numb. Just kind of thinking about some of this stuff. Where did I write that to?
So
I
when you
sent it to
getting one?
somebody. Never.
Never?
Um, yeah, never. So
Okay.
what I can tell you is the best part about the car is actually the thing you wouldn't expect. The best part about the car was the the shock package and how it handled bumps and how it handled like random shit
Yeah.
that you think it would like make the car creak or be
Yeah.
super rough or anything like
Right.
that. So it did that very well. The second best thing about the car is the sound of the engine.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
Next to a
I
Maserati, I don't think there's probably much better.
yeah. So I drove in total before it rained. It rained on Sunday. So in one day I drove for 6 hours and 45 minutes. I went 325 miles, and for all but about maybe 20 minutes of the ride, the car was in between 5 and 8,000 RPM. All right. The gas tank is I
Small.
put well, it's about 16 gallons.
Okay,
Um,
that's pretty
I
good.
put I put 15.2 gallons in once,
Yeah.
and then a few hours later, I put 14 gallons in.
And
I kid you not. That's how this works. All right.
that's the same day. So you
Uh-huh.
went through essentially 30 gallons in 3 hours and 300 miles. So
Yeah,
you're doing
something
about
like
10
that.
miles a gallon.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And but you don't have to go. You don't have to drive super fast to hear it, to feel it, blah blah
Right.
blah. And um, I did 103 in auto mode. Like where it just shifts for you and blah
Mhm.
blah blah. And that was a little alarming. Um,
Why?
well, because you weren't trying to go that fast. That's
I
really
don't I
like,
don't try to go that fast, and I go 103 all the time.
yeah, no, I get it, but like I did it like in a 50, like in Manhattan. So it's just like you shouldn't probably go that fast on the West Side Highway. I probably have before, but
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't.
I remember right
And
when you in a Dodge Durango or Dodge
yeah.
Jeep, and you
Mhm.
were doing that.
No, I don't think I went that fast. But anyway, it's hard to say.
Right.
So the what I soonly realized was this auto drive thing is not for me, and I just started using paddle shifting. And
Okay.
so first gear is about 33 miles per hour.
Okay.
Second gear, it depends how hard you get into it. It
Right.
either is about 61 or it goes to about 67. It depends how many pounds of boost you have working into it.
Gotcha.
Uh, Third gear is 79 or 85.
Okay.
Fourth gear is either 89 or 98.
Okay.
And again, it depends how much, like,
Yeah.
how motivated you are before you
Right.
got there.
Right.
And that's all I can really tell you definitively. What are the red lines
Right.
on the Ferrari? So
You
it was
didn't get
fun.
any audio?
I have a little bit, and the disappointing part about some of the audio was like I was thinking, all right, I'm going to be in the tunnel heading home.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be great.
Right.
I was just stuck in traffic because you know why?
Ah,
New York sucks.
yeah.
All right, that's all it comes down to.
Your dog agrees.
Yeah, yeah. Tyrion's all fired up too.
Yeah.
So, come
He
here,
says
buddy.
you should have went faster.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to
See?
be on the show too?
Uh,
Yeah,
Too late.
he
All right.
does. So anyway, but yeah.
Well,
So
good.
that's what I did this weekend for a few hours.
So when you pull up to the florist in a 488, do you expect to lose your discounts?
I don't think we had a discount.
Negotiations kind of go out the window, I think. Not a good move on that part.
It was already paid for. Didn't matter.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So didn't matter. Right, buddy? So the other thing I thought was interesting. So the tires are 20-inch. The rears were a 305/30, and the fronts were a 245/35. Again on a 20-inch rim.
Yeah.
And it was like Michelin Super Sports.
Yeah.
On the second day, on Sunday,
Was it a little cold for those?
well, it got to about 55
Yeah.
on the one day. The other day, it never reached past 47.
Yeah.
And the other issue was it rained.
Ooh.
So there's a wet mode on the steering wheel.
Oh.
I used that.
Is that the one for your girl or for you?
No, it's for me. Anyway,
Okay.
so I used the wet mode. And all the wet mode did was it prevented you from sticking in a gear, even though you're using the paddles.
Okay.
Because I can tell you this, 7,000 RPM wheel spin is not fun. It's slightly disarming.
Yes.
And it was happening mostly on like expansion joints.
Yeah.
If you were just in it, it would just like, yeah, it would do dumb stuff. So I'm trying to see if I have any video that's worthwhile watching or listening to of the car revving in the tunnel.
I mean, it's interesting that you said that it handled or felt so good over bumps and weird stuff. Because the thing I hear about a bunch of people, I mean, I do not know from personal experience, but like McLaren is supposed to be really good at that, and that they say it's like the best. Whereas Ferrari doesn't necessarily have that reputation. I think Lamborghini is probably worse, but they said McLaren is just like it. It handles so well that it takes like the oh shit out of it. So it's kind of boring in a way because it does handle so well. That's from what I see and hear on the internet, but I'll never have personal experience in that, so it doesn't matter.
We could ask Fabio if that's the case or not.
Well, yeah, we could. I don't want to put him on blast like that, though.
I would.
You would drop your McLaren dick on everyone. Be like,
yeah. Yeah, so I am kind of annoyed that I didn't on the sunny day I didn't take much driving video.
Yeah. Well, you're probably too excited to fucking.
Yeah. Did
you have to wear bigger pants? Is that?
No, they were fine. And it was just like a bit of kind of getting used to whatever it was. Now the thing I will say, the technology in the rest of the car, ignoring all the driving stuff, like the driving part is fine, whatever. The rest of the tech, there's no backup camera.
No, it's a fucking Ferrari.
The turning, like if you have to park this thing, good fucking luck, dude.
Yeah.
It turns like a Mack truck.
It probably turns better at 120 than it does at 20.
Yes. Well, at 5 it turns terribly. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And it did actually felt like it pushed a little bit, but I was thinking that it wasn't so warm out, so maybe don't give it all the beans. Right. I drove up this road called the Taconic Parkway, which is pretty windy, and it's probably the windiest highway you can find. The speed limit's generally like 55 on it, maybe 65. Yeah. I don't know. And yeah, it was pretty good.
So the spirited driving was good. That's glad to hear.
Yeah, a lot of good hearing of what was going on from the
Yeah.
engine. Now, mind you, it wasn't a naturally aspirated Ferrari. I'd like to drive one of those. I think that would be better.
Did you get the
Um,
whooshing and the pshing?
no, it doesn't really do that. It does have
Yeah.
like the burble, like when you like
Yeah.
let off, kind of like a Lamborghini a bit, and
Yeah.
you know, it
Yeah.
probably shot some flames out the back a little bit. But yeah, it was,
So Fabio just posted. He's actually listening.
Oh yeah, there
How
you
about
go.
that? There you go.
See, very comparable. All right.
All right.
And the one thing I will say was it felt it felt fast, but I think that was like the transmission making it feel fast. I feel like the gears are very short in the car.
Well, yeah. If
Um,
your first is 30 miles an hour.
yeah, well, a lot of firsts are about 30, but like in general, I feel it's geared kind of short, and but I don't know. I haven't driven I haven't driven my nice car in a few months now. It needs to get warm and it needs to stop raining here. It's done one of those two things today, but um, it's not warm out.
Yeah.
So, and the roads are totally just tore the fuck up around here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um,
Worse than Manhattan?
well, dude, it's a rental. No one gives a fuck.
No, no, no.
No, the roads
No,
in
I'm
New
talking
York
about for you up where
seem
you're
better.
at. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the roads in New York seemed a little better than what they are here.
Really?
So, yeah,
No, that's wild.
it's not good here. Um, but whatever, it is what it is. And yeah, there's got to be better roads than others. Let's put it that way. But yeah, it was interesting. So I don't know how fast it is, like to the upper end. Also forgot my draggy. I
Yeah.
left it in a car, and I was wishing I brought my draggy with me. I would have liked to see how fast it could go, but that didn't happen.
I
So
mean, the fact that you only did 103 is a little disappointing, but
sorry, buddy.
I mean,
Hmm. Hmm.
I I would like to see at least a picture of you doing 150.
No, thank you.
I got one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah. So the day I got out of the hospital from COVID,
You tried to put yourself back in the hospital?
well, it was my dad's like my dad was saying some bullshit about how don't take it easy in the way home, and I'm
Mhm.
like, no, I'm gonna do 150 on the, because my dad's, so my father who traveled a lot for a
Mhm.
living and drove around and did a lot of driving. He would read the newspaper, drink coffee while he was doing 75 down the highway,
Yeah.
right? So now if I even look at my phone, he's like, get off your phone, don't text, don't, whatever.
Mhm.
He's just, all like about it. And so, he's like, well, be careful going home, take it easy, don't go too fast. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go 150 and I'm going to take a picture of it while I'm doing it. And I did.
Okay.
I think it was 152.
Wow. All right. Nice.
Yeah. Told you,
Yeah.
bridges are like drag strips up here.
Yeah. I didn't have anything that lucky. And then like the funny part was the roads in Long Island, like the farther you went east, the worse they got. The Long Island Expressway in Suffolk heading westbound
Yeah.
is just a fucking disaster. Um, they,
Jesus.
they redid it like a long time ago. They added a lane, they added an HOV lane.
Yeah.
I don't think they've paved it since then, and it's probably been there for 30 years. And like there's layers of or of asphalt that are missing, and it was not fun from that
Yeah.
angle. Like that was the worst part of the drive, frankly.
So
Um,
what's next on the list?
I don't know. I don't know. I got to burn through some points. I'm going to try to get rid of all my points by the wedding. So
Yeah.
any trip that I get into New York, I'm just going to try to pick up another car and do whatever.
So
So
you don't know what's next.
I don't know. Yeah,
No.
they sold off some of the stuff they had. They had a McLaren, a 720. That thing sold off.
Uh,
There's some other stuff that is like less new, but as interesting to me. Um, there is, let's see, what do they got here? They have an old Cosworth rally car. Like, yeah, here.
like the
Hold on.
XR4 Ti Mercur Scorpio that had a Ford Cosworth engine in it.
Yeah, hold on. You can talk about it all you want. We'll
It's the
get there.
greatest, one of the greatest cars ever.
Yep. So
Yeah, that's an
they have.
That's a Mercurb.
That's not a Mercur.
Yeah, it's called the
Look how.
Sierra. It's a Cosworth.
Yeah,
Yes,
but look
it
how
is.
short the wheelbase
It
is.
doesn't matter. No, this is the two-door version. They made
Okay.
oh, the Escort Cosworth. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is essentially. I think they probably call it a Sierra in the UK, and
Okay.
yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
Yes, that is
Yo,
basically.
you could rock a bitchin' Camaro.
You gotta grow your mullet out for that unit.
Yeah.
Who wants
They.
that?
I don't want that. They
I
have a
don't either.
GT4.
That wouldn't be bad,
Yeah, not bad. It's at least a manual.
right?
Um.
Oh, new Bronco. That's ugly.
Yeah.
Who wants it?
A a 328 Ferrari. That
You
could
don't
be
want that.
interesting.
No, that thing's so slow.
Yeah, but it could be interesting. Like
You're
you
not
don't want to
magna.
own it.
Well, I get it, but you still, I've watched a lot of people that have
Mhm.
driven 328s, and they're
Yeah.
just like, it's not fun. It's just not.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Now that would be fun.
Maybe.
Fucking Taycan. I.
Yeah.
Phew.
So what I was thinking was the next thing I should do is rent the vet because
Oh, because
the
this is what you're gonna get
well
eventually.
possibly. And so
Yeah.
like the 458 is really the vet tried to cop the 458, and so we'll see what that's like.
I think, I mean, you're definitely gonna like the fit and finish probably better because it's gonna have infotainment, it's gonna have backup
Yeah,
camera, it's gonna have those things that the 488 didn't have. But
yeah.
um, so yeah, I think that's when that aspect of it,
Mhm.
you're gonna enjoy it more. I
Like
don't
this
think,
old ass Alfa Romeo, that could be
yeah,
awesome.
no, not really.
All right.
There's nothing awesome about that.
I've driven this thing. It sucks.
The RS6 Avant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
terrible. Um,
Audis don't do a lot for me, man.
yeah, they don't either. Um,
Oh, the Cobra, that could be fun.
this could be. This is a replica,
Yeah,
but
obviously.
yeah, I think this could be fun.
That would be fun.
All right,
I
and
could
that's
get
not like
behind
something
that.
you can get normally. Like you just can't. Rock up somewhere and drive something like that.
Right. Go up
Also,
a little bit. Go up a little bit.
okay, this old BMW,
M2? Eh,
yeah, may not be bad.
eh. What's that top? Was all this Supra, right? To your right.
No, this is
Above it's
a
Cobra.
Vantage.
Oh, okay.
It's a Vantage.
I think those would be a little fun.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No?
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I mostly like cars with automatic. I'm sorry, with manual transmissions anyway. Because like, dude, I'm driving the Ferrari. I'm like thinking about downshifting. I'm like trying to use my hand. I'm like, oh, that's not how you do this.
No.
So this GT3 has a manual, so that could be
Yeah.
good.
See, I'm not a man. I'm not big on the manuals. I like paddle shifters.
I
I
don't.
think it's because I've all the GT7 and
Yeah,
Gran Turismo I've been playing, but
yeah.
I'd rather have some paddle shifters.
I rented this car 3 years ago. This fucking car is awesome.
That would be fun.
Now this
Naturally
thing,
aspirated, right?
yep.
Yep.
It has a 3.8 liter.
Is
The
this before
chassis.
air cooled? Is this air cooled?
This is air cooled. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
old. It's old as
Yeah.
shit. It's air cooled. This thing, it's basically like a race car. So the chassis they had to stiffen it.
Right.
I at my old condo, I had like a little ramp you would go down.
Uh-huh.
Just to get to this underground parking. It would pick wheels up as you did that. Not many cars pick wheels up these days. All right. So that was stiff. You did have to make sure you didn't overheat that car in
Oh
traffic,
yeah.
which wasn't so great. They also have like a real beater
Yep.
Porsche 912.
Yeah.
They put a 6-cylinder instead of the 4-cylinder, but
Huh.
if you want to drive like a 1960s Porsche and see how
All right.
terrible they are, that's that.
Well, I think they need to turn the other one into was it roof or no? What's the guy that does those really wide?
Those are Rolf.
Rolf.
Yeah,
But
Walter Rolf. Yeah,
he comes
they
in
do
and
the
he
body
builds it.
kits. Mhm.
Yeah, the dude comes in and just builds you a one-off car right in front of you.
Yeah, that'd be hot.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they have like a bunch of kind of like older stuff there right now. Who knows? They might
Yeah, it
have
looks like
new
they got
stuff.
rid of a lot of the new stuff.
Yeah,
Like a Land Rover. Who wants to ride that piece of shit?
not
M6.
me.
Eh.
This Cobra could be interesting.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Of course, you definitely want it to be warmer.
Yes. Can't rain.
Nope.
Don't know where you put your suit for the wedding.
No.
So anyway,
Well, go down.
that may not work.
Go down a second. Go down.
Yeah.
What was
Down.
all right? No, you're good. I was just looking at that. Okay, it was a Porsche.
Yeah.
The Mercedes and the SL, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Or the 190E.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't want that.
No, you don't
Junk.
want that either.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I can't believe you want a Merkur. That's awesome.
So anyway, yeah. So we'll see. Out of that collection, it'd probably be the vet to try next, and then we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah.
So
at least you know if you want one.
Yeah, it's the way you look at it.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, might as well. I mean, you can. Well, I think that somebody did a whole thing where the price of a. I don't know. I don't remember now. Something about a Honda Accord and a Vet. I don't remember.
Okay.
Whatever.
The other thing I will say is
they had like the new GT 500 Ford Mustang. That would be fun. That 760 horsepower thing. That
I thought they had one last year. I think they sold it. So
that would be fun.
Yeah. The other thing I thought was really crazy though, if you just let the car drive around in automatic, it felt like a Toyota Camry.
Yeah, I could see that.
There's nothing awe-inspiring. You don't hear any car noise. And like the problem is you have to get so deep in the throttle.
Right.
So that's how you end up going 100 when you don't mean to go 100.
Well, yeah, like they said, a Ferrari tune-up. They Italian tune-up or whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. You have to go hard.
Yeah. So
there's no
anyway.
No, just lollygagging around in this thing. You need to treat it like it's a stepchild or something.
Abuse it a little bit. So
yeah.
So this is I started to try to take video, and
yeah. This is what?
Okay, hold on. You'll get this in a second.
Okay. Are you sending it to me? Or?
Nope. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. All right.
This is how New York wins over Ferraris.
20 miles an hour.
Yeah, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cross Bronx. Awesome, right? So anyway,
that's when you just hit that emergency lane, kid.
And you just go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not your tires. Fuck it.
Yeah. Just start honking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, some douchebag in a Ferrari. Oh well.
Could be. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It is what it is.
Cool. Well, glad a guy that had experience. Got some flowers picked up. What's your next trip? Gonna buy the cake, or what are we doing? Or
no, it's all that. I think everything else is done.
Everything else,
for me at least.
They've wrapped it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The other people have to go get like fitted for dresses.
You got less than 90 days, kid.
I know. I just need to know like when and where the bachelor party is, and that's all I need to know.
Who's doing that?
We'll figure out which of the better men that are gonna go up, stand next to me in suits and sweat their dicks off.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm hoping to just invite like the entire team Awesomatics out to the bachelor party. I bet the bachelor party could be higher attended than the wedding. So we'll see.
With RC dudes or just
with RC dudes. So we'll see.
Yeah. Are we a European pool?
No, I don't know. I was actually hoping it would be easier to get to Canada, but it's kind of like a pain in the ass to get to Canada. So I don't know where we're gonna go.
Loonies and Toonies.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, see what happens. So, and if I'm not gonna name people's names. I'm gonna let people stay on the down low for a little while before we start calling people out about what they're doing or not doing. So anyway, what do you think, T? Yeah, sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just realized the other day that you actually had a website. So
That's even crazier. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all right with it. But hey,
Mhm.
I have booked travel.
All right. There you go. Look at you.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
things are happening. All
yeah.
right.
So yeah, yeah, there'll be another fat RC dude there at least.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. So
You should. Did you hit up Perez and try to race him in his Corvette with your little Ferrari?
I tried to.
Yeah.
He was busy. So
Oh, oh,
yeah.
always too
So
busy.
yeah, he
He's
had
always
things
too
to do.
busy for his friends.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
Ah.
Anyway. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're
So,
gonna call this show. Oh, you got
I
other things to talk
guess.
about?
I don't know. What else we got? So
I got
this
nothing.
weekend you got racing.
Yep. You?
I'm going off to what's known as Whigby Island.
Oh, that's right. Your little Whigby Island trip.
Yep.
You're gonna go
And
Lord of the Rings, dance around naked at fire on fire,
I don't know what we're doing, but
get some
I'll be there.
ayahuasca. You're
I
gonna
don't
do
know what
that?
that is, but
Yeah, yeah, you do. Don't lie.
no, don't. And
Oh, okay.
the dogs get to go, so that's good.
All right.
And they don't have to go somewhere else, and that's good.
Okay.
But yeah,
How do you not know what
see what happens.
ayahuasca is? Like,
Sorry, bro.
man. All right.
Yeah.
You're not. Yeah, I get it. You're a busy man.
Yeah. And I don't know what else is going on.
Well, what are you
Eh,
going to be on the island on Friday?
I'm going to be working a whole day.
Okay.
So you're 9 to 5. I'll be working.
All right.
So ring me up.
All right.
And I assume they'll have cell service up there, but I don't fucking know.
Where?
So in that Whigby Island,
Okay.
probably. When's the sunset in Florida?
Like 7, almost 8.
Okay. Yeah.
7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. Why?
I was just wondering. Worst case scenario, I'll be in the car at the end.
Well, I
Your,
mean, the track gets really overcast, and then it becomes super fast, and then you're
oh,
kind of
and you just
you're
get
kind of
mind
like,
fucked, huh?
yeah, you just get mind fucked at a certain point. So I would
Hmm.
think that anything after 6 o'clock, you're kind of like, you should probably start wrapping it up,
Hmm.
unless you're just trying to, sunset 7:42. Yeah, so
Hmm.
unless you're just trying to, I don't know, what does this body do or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't. After that, that's broken barrel time.
I like the way you're thinking about that. The barbecue place I thought was promising by me. Their ribs are very good. I tried their wings the other day, and they don't sauce the wings,
Yeah,
so I'm not I like when people sauce the wings. That's
they
all.
don't sauce them at Broken Barrel.
Okay, I'm just saying I like when people sauce the wings. I might have
See,
dealt with that, at Broken Barrel.
I
These,
don't like people when sauce the wings. I want to control the sauce.
no, I'm fine with just
Yeah.
sauce it
All
up.
right. Okay.
And then the Broken Barrel ones though, I remember them being like, did they have a crunch to them? Were they crunchy?
Because they're grilled.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. The I don't think these were anywhere near as good as those, or Broken Barrels aren't that good. One of the two, and so it can't be that. All right, it
Right.
can't be that.
We
So
we loved it too much.
maybe, I don't know. It could be. Things like that always happen. So
No, I was just there like a few weeks ago. It was still
yeah,
what, like Liberace.
fucking try to.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
Phil is posting some pics of his Mustang.
Yeah, he's getting that thing all dialed in.
Yeah.
He's gone all in on that thing. So.
Hey, yeah, got the slotted and drilled on the King. I saw
Mhm.
it. Yeah, he does drag racing or something, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right.
So
You could have called him up. He would have raced your little 448.
probably, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That I was mostly just trying not to get a ticket. That's all. So.
Do you think you succeeded?
Oh, I know I succeeded.
I don't know. They got cameras or not in New York.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
they got me on cameras. So
I can
They
tell
like to
you
do it the
this,
old-fashioned way.
that the toll plazas, no matter how fast you go, that fucking camera will still get you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've done 100 through them, and they still get you.
Okay.
Those are some really good cameras.
Yeah. And by getcha, that means they give you a ticket, or they at least give you the toll. They bill you on the
They give you
toll.
the toll of that, and yeah,
Mhm.
I have the little sticker.
Yeah.
But there was a toll thing. There's a called the Leroy Selman. It kind of runs through Tampa, and so I was on the Selman. I was coming home, and there was a car in front of me, and it had a license plate that was like blacked out, right? And
Mhm.
I just thought that it was like one of those little, some people have those tinted plate
Covers. Yeah.
covers,
Mhm.
right? And so we're driving through. I'm like, I just didn't really think about, oh, a tinted plate cover, whatever.
Mhm.
And it's all toll by plate on the Selman. There's no, so you either have your
Ah.
little sun
Okay.
pass or it's toll by plate.
Mhm.
So we get off the Selman, and all of a sudden, fucking James Bond style, the thing comes unshaded and just a normal license plate. I'm like, that's awesome.
Ooh. So how do you get that?
You could get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's like $40 or something. And you
Hmm.
have to, you hook it, you wire it into your whatever, and you have a little button, and you just bink, bink,
Mhm.
and just closes it off. I'm like, I still got to get that just to have it.
Mhm. Well, the thing that seems to be going on in New York, I see a lot. People are just going like savage on their plates with, I don't know, brake cleaner or something, and all the paint is coming off the plate.
Oh yeah,
And so it seems like it's harder to read the plate possibly when, it's just metal.
got it.
So,
Well, I mean, what, $15 a toll crossing,
mhm.
that kind of adds up a few times. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, the little hiding plate thing, I
Mhm.
was like, that's awesome. I was
Mhm.
just like, huh, never knew it existed.
Yeah, I kind of
But
like the sound of that one.
yeah, I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how well that works when you get pulled over. What do you think?
Well, you would have it open. They wouldn't know.
Unless they see you flipping it.
Yeah, but you're not going to have it on. I mean, it's like literally like that. I mean,
Mhm. Mm.
it's. I mean, you're kind of. It's like a blink of an eye. So you could think. You could even think that you saw it, but you didn't see it. Kind of one of those
Mhm.
things.
Okay. Um, one silly question. Will you have those fancy little like body stiffeners in your shell at Valkyrie?
Like for the side?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Because you don't go
Why?
fast enough there. I'm just wondering.
No. Well, they don't stay in.
No?
Nah. I had them. I ran them at Miami for all of one battery, and they all both fell out.
Hmm.
So.
I feel like you could get them to stay in if you really tried.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know what it's gonna do. I mean, I don't know if
Okay.
it's really doing that much. Could be.
All right. I don't know. Just
I
wondering.
have, and see, the problem is that if you're switching bodies all the time, you need a
Hmm.
bunch of them, right? So
Yeah.
it's you kind of need to lock in on a body first.
Hmm.
And since Roar can't pass one that I like, then I have to keep fucking switching bodies. Brought this back around, sons of
Hmm.
bitches.
Yep. I agree. Sons of bitches.
So,
Yeah. So, well, and I'll use that last little bit of information to making sure we talk about my man, uh, Clayton Young, and the thing we've tagged. Don't be hating. Vote for
vote for
Clayton.
Clinton. You owe me $1.
So, yeah.
Um, so I heard there was somebody actually trying to oppose him,
I bet a lot of people will probably try to oppose him.
like just out of spite. They're like, no, don't do it. But they like, who are they voting for? Elsewise,
I don't know.
oh,
No clue.
I don't know.
So.
I heard you were best friends with him, and you got to race against him a couple weeks ago.
I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm trying to not be slanderous.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's
hey,
all.
we're not writing it down. It's all good.
Oh no, we're archiving it on the internet. Yeah, nothing's wrong has ever happened with that. So yeah, I don't know. I have no facts, so I'm not bringing it up. Yeah. So oh, see what happens.
Yeah. It's a very low move that guy is probably pulling. Of course, he's never.
That's a very low joke that you're pulling. So,
Yes.
if you wanted to get me fired up, we would start talking about blinky speedos that aren't really blinky speedos.
Ooh. And
But yeah, I again like we would need the raw body to go do something about it.
well, at least they know now.
Do they?
I
don't know.
Well,
We'll
that's a
see.
good question.
I stirred the pot enough in certain circles about it, so I've gotten other manufacturers fired up about it. So hopefully something will happen.
Right.
I think that's all you can really do is just share truth and let people like decide for themselves if something looks shady or not,
Right.
and then hopefully change will happen.
Right.
That's all.
So, speaking of coming up, I guess this weekend is the Year 112th Euro Championships.
Oh yeah,
So we have that to look forward to.
That's going to be in lovely wherever the Hoodie Arena is. Slovenia. No, it's not Slovenia. It's Slovakia. Yeah, I don't know the town name.
Trenchen or something like that.
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get to see what happens. We'll see.
I saw they put down brand new ETS carpet.
Wow. Okay.
Talk about slip and slide.
I don't know. I don't know if it has more or less like traction to it. The only ETS carpet I could have ever seen face to face is that 360 V2, and I never really saw it. So I hear it's very thin though. That's all.
Still sitting in the basement.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
yeah, we probably should just put that stuff down instead of the other disaster.
So today's Wednesday, so you're not doing your local bang out. So I mean, you're like going
to
go
they're done. They're done for the season.
Oh, they are.
So yeah, they're done for the season. The local bang out. Thanks again for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my next race, I think I'm gonna go do some off-road or carpet off-road practice in a week from now, and then after that is Mile High, and then after that might be something at Rose City. Don't know if I'll be there or not. And then opening day for Seattle's asphalt is Saturday, May 7th. And then I might be in New York again, maybe. And then there is a race on the 21st of May, the second J Concept carpet race. This is at the track called Northwest Hobbies. And they are actually they're also holding the first ever Roar electronic off-road, which sounds funny, off-road electric nationals or electric carpet nationals. If it's off-road and you're on carpet, I don't know. I'm still trying to process some of it, but anyway.
Wouldn't it be like stadium?
Yeah, it is what it is. And signups are open for that race now, which is happening June 23rd to 26th in Albany, Oregon. Wow. There's not many people signed up so far.
Well, good.
I don't think there's any class that has. Oh, thank you. That's savage. There's no class that has over 10 cars yet. What is nice though is they're doing a spec tire for the sort of like non-mod classes.
Mm-hmm.
So in two-wheel drive buggy, they spec Schumacher low-cut stagger yellows and mini dart rears, and in four-wheel drive they spec Cactus Fusion fronts and Mini Dart rears. And then in
So I
Stadium
have a
Truck, they have something, but I don't care about Stadium Truck, so whatever.
so I have a question. It's a J Concepts race, and they're specking Schumacher tires.
No, at the Roar Nats, they're specking the Schumacher tire.
Okay.
Yeah, and then at the J Concepts race, you can probably run whatever tire you want. A very popular tire is not the yellow Schumacher, but the blue Schumacher, and they like wear forever. You could get like 50 batteries on them.
That's good.
But I'm assuming I'll probably just run whatever the tire is for the nationals at that race. So
Makes sense.
it's like an office grade carpet.
Oh,
it's not
hook
like
and loop.
Yeah, and so you kind of run a bigger pin, and I've been mostly running yellow Schumacher stuff anyway. I think I'm gonna work on my gluing my front tire game a little bit, like I did in Vegas. So we'll see.
Yeah, back in the day when we used to run tracks that had hook and loop with on an oval, it was whites and grays and stuff. Really like that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember a long time ago at Vegas in 12 scale, we would run like black fronts and we'd run white or yellow rears or orange rears or whatever it was. So, yeah.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah.
Long. So.
I'm not arguing about that, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I got some GT7 to go play.
Okay. Well, there you go. And how's that going? Is there like a league that you're in, or you just like rock up to random races?
Well, so there's the weekly races, and then they have like this Nation Series thing, and but the weekly races this week is at Spa, and it's a fuel race. So you gotta watch your fuel, and it's fun. The other night they had I think it was Monday. They had Interlagos, which is one of my favorite tracks. I love that track, and that was a good race.
Between two lakes.
Yep. And so I love that track. So we ran that, and I think the best finish I had was like I had a third. However, GT7 has some glitches right now, and so I had third, but yet I finished fourth because there was a guy who was in the pits for literally almost the entire race who ended up third.
How's that happened?
Because there's a glitch with the servers. With the new GT7, they don't quite have it all worked out. So dude was in the pits for like the last 8 laps and ended up third, and I got fourth, even though I finished third. I got video. I saved the race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the start of the race, the dude started 11th. I think I qualified like 7th. Dude started 11th and just came rocketing to the front, like he had no bop whatsoever. Like just total like 300 miles an hour, and everyone else was doing 50. And then and so he ends up getting into the lead at one point, and he comes into pit, and because it was a tire strategy race on that one, and so he came into pit and then never left the pits and ended up third. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused about that one, but I'm just
like I said, it was just a glitch in the server or whatever. But tonight is a high speed ring in the rain.
What the hell is high speed ring? Some made up track?
It's a made up track, but it's in the rain.
That sounds awful.
It's fun.
It's going to be a lot of spinning out. I can see.
No, because we have wet tires. We have wets and intermediates.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And what's like the car of choice?
I would say in the rain, there's probably not much of one. They're kind of all balanced out. Right now, the bop is off for sure. So in Group 3 cars, it's the RCZ.
What the hell's an RCZ?
It's the I don't know. It's like a Renault or something.
Okay.
And then in Group 4 cars, it's the Mazda Altenza.
Okay, that's a Lexus.
It has shit tons of horsepower.
Really?
RCZ. Oh yeah, and then it's 4-wheel drive and has like all this horsepower. And the RCZ has a lot of very good handling and good power.
Okay.
But it's like a Renault, right?
It's a Peugeot.
Peugeot. That's it. I knew it was French.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's the Peugeot. But I commit to in the Nations series or the Manufacturer series. Sorry, I committed to Porsche.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
not that bad.
No, they're
So
pretty good.
what do
They
you have
don't
to
still have
run?
power.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you have to run either Group 4 or Group 3 Porsche.
Okay.
Yeah, and they handle very well, and they do very well on tires. They just don't have any horsepower. Good braking
Hmm.
too. They have really good braking. But
Okay.
yeah, GT7 is nice. The new physics are coming along, and so yeah, they're gonna have some updates, make some changes. Get things more in line.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like someday we got to get you into iRacing. It's way fucking better.
no,
But we'll
it's
see.
not.
Okay.
It's like so expensive. Like I don't have. I'm done. I bought a $70 game. I'm done.
You don't have to buy cars every time?
No, you don't have to buy shit.
Okay.
You just
All right.
fucking you play the game. They give you credits, and you use those credits to buy whatever you need.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All
You
right.
don't have to buy nothing. Yeah. I mean, there is options to do microtransactions, but
Oh,
highly,
microtransactions, huh?
yeah, they're highly frowned upon.
Frowned upon.
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
bullshit.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
you shouldn't have to pay to get a car. You should be able to earn your way through the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't really had to really buy anything right now, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
I got like $4.2 million of credits. So I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm waiting for
Is
Group
that
2 races. I'll have to buy a Group 2 car for sure.
okay? And do you have to have like more experience before that happens, or they just haven't released things yet?
The Group 2 cars are released, but they haven't had a race that requires them yet.
Okay.
So when a race comes up that needs one, then I'll go buy one. But
Okay.
other than that, I can just because I have the cars already in my garage. So,
Fancy.
yeah, it's fun. It's a good game.
All right. I believe you.
The fact, they've really got so they've really advanced the tech as far as day to night, night to day,
Mhm.
rain, no rain. Like it's kind of come a long way. So
Okay.
mhm. I know you have
Interesting.
iRacing, but you never do it. So
Yeah, I haven't rebuilt my sim rig, so
yeah.
well,
All right.
it is what it is.
No, maybe sometime.
Someday I'll get around to that.
All right.
Probably when I run out of vacation time and I'm stuck playing virtual racing instead of going somewhere. So bound to happen soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've been burning through it.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
good for you.
So we'll see what happens. But
I have
all right.
377 hours.
Oh wow, in hours. Let's do the math.
Well, 400 hours would be 10 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That feels like a lot. Good.
Yeah, it is.
They accrue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And they don't make you get rid of them?
No, you can carry up to 400 a year.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah,
All right.
it is.
I got to run.
Cool. So do I.
Later. Bye.
Later. Bye.